How spacesuits protect astronauts' safety. This is an EMU spacesuit. It has been used by NASA for over 40 years. It is mainly divided into two parts. Some bulletproof vests also use this type of material. Having talked about the exterior of the pressure suit, let's look at its internal structure. The upper body of the pressure suit is a rigid upper torso. It is made of fiberglass material and can connect many important components. This is a hydration pack. It is installed inside the upper torso. Arms are installed on both sides of the upper torso, and the arms are divided into upper and lower parts. They are available in various sizes to fit different astronaut body types. This strap on the side can be adjusted to make the spacesuit fit better. The joints of the upper and lower parts of the arm are connected by bearings, so the arm can rotate like this. As you can see, the internal structure of the bearing is still very complex. In addition to being able to rotate, the bearing must also maintain the airtightness of the spacesuit to maintain internal pressure. Next, gloves are attached to the arms. Connected to the front of the upper torso is a display control module, which is the astronaut's control center. We can see that the words on it are all reversed. This is because astronauts cannot directly see the words on the control module. They can only check them through a mirror on their arm, which allows them to see the words on the control module correctly. The lower torso is connected below the upper torso. The top of the lower torso is a sealed closure, which, after connecting with the upper torso, can form an effective seal. On the two legs of the lower torso, there are two circular connections, which, together with the closure on the waist, allow the spacesuit to rotate at a certain angle. After discussing the pressure suit, let's talk about the portable life support system. It is quite complex inside. Let's introduce some important components. This is the battery that powers the spacesuit. There are two oxygen tanks here, used to provide astronauts with the necessary oxygen. It is precisely because it is too complex that the spacesuit is bulky and troublesome to put on. Now, let's see how the spacesuit is put on. First, the astronaut needs to put on an adult diaper to deal with emergencies during long missions. Next, the astronaut puts on the liquid cooling and ventilation garment. After putting it on, then the lower torso needs to be put on. The upper torso is often fixed to a bracket in the airlock, and the astronaut needs to climb into it themselves. Then, the staff will assist the astronaut in connecting the cooling equipment and connecting the upper and lower torso through the sealed closure. The astronaut will put on a communication cap, which has a microphone and speakers. Through them, the astronaut can communicate with the Mission Control Center. Next, gloves need to be worn. Here, too, a bearing connects the parts, allowing them to rotate. Fingers can also bend freely inside, and heaters are designed at the tips to keep them warm in cold environments. Finally, the astronaut puts on the helmet. This helmet is mainly composed of four parts. This is a spherical helmet. Its size is just enough to accommodate a head. Connected to the helmet is the visor assembly, and the protective visor inside will be pulled down and locked. Next is a gold-plated sun visor and an eye shield, which can be used for sun protection. The top of the helmet is equipped with a camera and lights. It's important to note that the entire helmet is fixed. This also means that the helmet cannot rotate. Therefore, if the astronaut wants to look to one side, they must turn their entire body. After putting on the spacesuit, the astronaut can begin spacewalking. Astronauts usually work in pairs. For safety, astronauts will connect themselves to the space station with several ropes to prevent themselves from detaching. Once detached, it would be impossible for an astronaut to return on their own. At this point, the astronaut will use a rescue aid, which has a small jetpack. It can push the astronaut back to the space station, but it is generally not used.